Good evening and thanks for joining us. We begin with those new efforts to improve rail safety while transporting oil.
The Department of Transportation has signed off on an executive order that requires trains to slow down in high urban areas. KARE 11's Renee Tessman has the story.
There have been 4 oil train derailments since the beginning of the year, 1 in West Virginia, 2 in Canada, and most recently this one in Galena, Illinois. Trains from the North Dakota oil fields come through the metro area too, so Anoka County Emergency Management Director Terry Stoltzman plans for disasters like these.
The railroads do a great job with safety. This isn't about them not being good stewards and not being safe. It's about how many more trains are actually traveling on these tracks now.
On Friday, the Federal Railroad Administration issued an emergency order that trains carrying large quantities of crude oil or ethanol travel no faster than 40 miles per hour through highly populated areas.
If they make precautions or reduce the speed limit, it should help.
But Stoltzman is concerned that traffic could wait longer at railroad crossings, making it tougher for emergency vehicles to respond quickly.
Well, the new speed limit regulations for oil trains just went into effect. At least one railroad has already been reducing its speed through populated areas.
BNSF Railway spokesman Mike Trevino told KARE 11 by phone that not only has the railroad industry been voluntarily observing the 40-mile-per-hour speed limit for crude oil trains since last summer, he says BNSF further reduced speeds to 35 miles per hour. Plus, it now has stricter standards for wheel and rail inspections. He says the next step is safer tank cars, but those are not owned by the railroad. Those are owned by those shipping the oil. Renee Tessman, KARE 11 News.
Federal officials have been discussing new safer tank car standards that would make them better able to withstand high heat and pressure. But any such standards likely would not take effect for a couple of years.